welcome back. Don't forget to like, subscribe and comment. We are in the garden today, not the allotment. I'm going to just do a bike fixing video because my bike needs sorting out. If you're wondering what happened to my fingers, I had them squashed at work, alright. They're alright, they're not broken, don't worry about it. So, I've got a few issues. My front tyre looks okay, I think, but the back tyre is a little bit worn. I'll show you when I get them off. My cassette is quite worn, I think, and the chain's just nasty. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take them all off. Bike's facing the wrong way, isn't it, for this part? But yeah, I will turn the bike stand around so you can see it, if I can, with my hand. So we're going to put you over here. There we are. Right, can see. So first things first is I need to, before I take the chain off, I need to make sure it's on the lowest setting. Because if it's not on the lowest setting, it's going to be... You got to make sure it's on the lowest setting, because when you put your chain on, if it's way up there, you're going to have a misjudge of the tension in the chain. So I'm going to make sure it's on the lowest setting, which is not. So put my glove on. I've got a glove to put on my hand, so I won't get this hand mucky or anything. I'm going to try and just pass this tube. And the second thing I need to do, because I need to take my wheel off, it's far too close to there. I'm getting reach. I've not changed. Have I? Nah. Right. And the next thing, so I can get my wheel off, I need to disconnect the brake, which I can do it. And that's it. Use these two fingers and push with your thumb and it comes off. So I need to disconnect the chain as well. I need to find where because this is a quick release chain. Quick release. Just don't jump it up. There we go. Because this is a quick release chain, I can use this tool to actually get the chain off by stuffing it in the links. I do have a link extractor. That's a bit stiff. The idea is to get it up and then force it out. It's hard when you don't have a good working hand. I'm just doing it the old fashioned way because I've got a new chain, so Good old fashioned link extractor. Make sure you get it in the pin, make sure your pin's in the right place and push. Which is not nice. Oh my god. Come on. There we go. There we go. Off. Chain's off. And then I can show you the new chain and compare it to the old chain. There we go. Just drop the quick release pins somewhere. I found it. I found them. Ow, 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 ow. So, yeah, this chain is, as you can see that, but they're pretty warm, it's pretty stretched, it's just, they're like, you can tell where the, I'm not in the way, you can tell where it's, they're just the warm. And yeah, it needs a new one. So that's the old chain off. I'm going to take the wheel off because I'm changing the cassette as well. Because the cassette's pretty warm too. We're kind of loosening it. I want to loosen it. Oh, there we go. That hasn't been took off in a while, has it? Whew. I'll bring you down to the level now. So, I'll show you the chain again as well to show the difference in the old one, and you can see like the wear, you can see it's been catching compared to this one. So the new cassette, look at this old one, it's very worn and spiky. It still works, but it's a bit I'll show you it because I've got the new one, and you look at the new one, because compared to the old one, You see how flat the spikes on the edge where my thumb is? These are really sharp and spiky, and some of them are actually a bit bent. I think that's why I've been having some gear issues. Believe it or not, it's the same cassette. It's just really worn and yucky. So I'm going to take the cassette off. But if you want to see switching cassettes over, I will actually link a video on how to do this, because there's RJ the Bike Guy who does a lot of these videos. I'm just an amateur, so I'm just going to cut it, get everything off and show you. I don't know. I'll show you. Okay, pardon my language. So I'm going to try. I will link that video. Okay, so I don't know. Can you actually see that? Yeah. So I'm gonna take this off if I can. And I'm hoping one of my tools will fit in, unless I have to remove that nut as well. Might have to. I have to move this. I have to move this car. That's annoying. I don't know. Just go over. I need to take that off, so I'm gonna cut it and get that off, and then I'll come back. So with a fight, I had to take the full axle out to get it off, and it's a bit gross, so it probably needs redoing anyway. So yeah, that was a bit of a nightmare. Got it off. Basically, I hooked this contraption up a while ago. So basically, this is your tool to extract it, which it goes in there. And I couldn't get it with the spanner, so I ended up putting it in this vise and clamping this down. Clamping it down and then doing it anti-clockwise, and it eventually popped off. So yeah, you can tell from the state of this old one. Look how I'll put it on something. There we go. So you look at this one, see how gnarly and spiky and sharp these are. Meaning these ones are sharp, but they're a lot flatter, so they'll be smoother for this to go on. And I'm absolutely knackered from trying to get my axle out of the back wheel. Yeah, let's have a look at this back wheel. Look at the grossness of that. That is just pure yuck. So I'm going to clean it out. I'm going to put some grease in. Make sure I put my bearings back in. Get the cassette on, new cassette. And hopefully, yeah, and then I'll switch my tyres over. And get it back on the bike, hopefully. Because the bike's looking a bit sad without a wheel and a chain. Right, I'm going to get some kitchen roll, clean it up, I do have some fresh bearings, so if I need to, I'll check to see if the old ones are not too bad. If I can get away with using the old ones, I will, but if not, I do have some new ones. You should really change them if they are a bit. But yeah, that's it off. What a fight. That took about 45 minutes to get that fully off after I'd filmed the last clip, so. Right, I'll crack on. I'll speak to you guys soon. Welcome back. Oh my days. After the last clip, all hell broke loose. But eventually, I'm done. I think the only thing I've got to do is to put my tyres up. That's it. Excuse me. So, let me explain what happened. I was trying to get this axle straight. I didn't have it lined, and I was trying to get it off, and I was really struggling with it. So I ended up rounding out the threads. Can you see that? Yep, there's bottom half where you can see the threads there. But I fully rounded out the threads on my axle. That needs to go on the bottom of the bike. So this goes through your wheel, and either end slots onto your frame. But Muggins here went OTT with it, got it in the vice to try and get one end off and round the fucking threads out. Pardon my language. But big shout out to a chap in the local area, which I will leave his details. My mum, shout out to her, she was the one who found this chap. So I went down last night with the wheel, with the axle still in, told him what happened. He giggled and smiled at me and went, "Rookie mistake." I went, "I know, but I shouldn't be a rookie, because I've done loads of bikes. I shouldn't have done this error." But I think I was just like, because I've been doing it for a while, I was just getting really frustrated, and I just found it out. Luckily for me, he does private. You book your bike in and he fixes them up, which is handy to know if I do have a big issue, because then I can ring him up and book my bike in to him, because he only lives like 10 minutes away. So I walked there. You can see I was stressed, I was panicking. I need my bike by Monday. So he had a look, got me a new axle, and I was like, "Oh, I don't have any cash." He went, "No, calm down, darling. I've got a card machine." So he advised me what to do, told me what I needed to do. So I did what he said. I actually got the cone spanner, two cone spanners, which, where are they? A big cone spanner, 17mm, and a small cone spanner of 16mm, and put one round the cone nut, that's the cone nut, and then one round this bit which goes around the base. And sure enough, when I did what he said, it undid, and I was like, I felt so stupid. Anywho, I've sorted it. It's fixed. So I have now replaced my axle, which I didn't really need to. I have changed my cassette and chain and tyre that's over there. This tired old tyre. Look how tired it looks. It's been. I know I could have rode it a little bit longer, but it's just seen better days. So unfortunately, the tyre I wanted to put on it didn't fit. They sent me the wrong one. So I found a spare tyre in the shed. I know it's because my brakes are clamped on and the wheel is like clamped. But I've got my new chain on. Normally I undo this so it moves freely because the clamp literally my brake line's there, so it like clamps the brakes shut. So I've got a new chain, which I didn't actually have to alter or adjust because it was the right tension, which saves me trouble of trying to, because sometimes you can get chains that are really long and you've got to like adjust them to the size of the bike, but this one was spot on, no changing. So the chain was the easy bloody part. It was the easiest part. Oh my days. So I got the cassette on, got the chain, I've adjusted it all, and I've rode it up and down. It's so smooth now, it's unbelievable. I will be going a lot faster with without this one or the knackered chain. And my bearings are nice, and don't worry, I put all my bearings in and smoothed it all out, and the axle moves freely. So, and the dog keeps barking. It's been barking all afternoon. So I will be pumping my tyres up now, checking the back brakes fine, and then I'm done with the bike. I've got a nice oily hand again. I've got my other hand that's bandaged up with a glove on. That's probably got a bit of oil underneath. Then I'm going to go to the allotment with the compost stuff, and then I'm going to chill out for the rest of the night because I've been so stressed. When I knackered my axle out, that's when I got all stressed. So yeah, advice: don't put your axles in a vice, even though it had a rubber thing round. It like the metal underneath the rubber like grated through and fully stripped the threads out. Don't do that. He did say if you are struggling to get the cone nut in the vice, then do it. Which I was trying, but it wasn't coming off. But I'm not going to go on about it. Right. So if you like this video, don't forget to like, subscribe and comment. I will leave like certain links to people's thing on how to do axles. You can go on YouTube and find other videos on how to do all this. I'll leave links in the description. So don't forget to like, subscribe and comment if I've not already said it. And bye for now.